Welcome guys to the My Toolbox or MTB software. We're going to go through a basic login and then what your assets look like, right? So what does my assets hub look like? So here I'm going to hit my assets. I'll have my different machine departments built. Here I have 5 pieces of equipment in my grinding department. So you'll have your grinders, and then you have a piece of inspection equipment only built because we would probably want this piece of inspection equipment to have a PM done regularly. It's not one that we'd have an outside company come in to do a routine physical inspection like you might on a caliper or something like that. So then we have our bar feed department. We have our Jody lathe department. You can kind of see one of our machines is down right now for some kind of maintenance. Our kit department, our maintenance, we call it our maintenance loft, but that's where our compressors are located up above. Miscellaneous job shop where we make our fixtures and grippers and all the fun stuff that goes through our job shop. And then our 2 dado saws. You can either go back up to the top and go look here for any maintenance work orders, or you can go on the side and go maintenance work orders. So here's all maintenance work orders. You can see we had a Z-axis crash into a spindle. We had some general filter changes. We added some oil. Here's an ATC arm, which is the one that you saw down right now that's still in progress. So you can kind of categorize it by that. You can do a new maintenance work order in here and kind of pick your piece of equipment and what you're going to do to it, and then put a title, who you assign to it, all that fun stuff, right? Maintenance requests are also in here, so you can request maintenance, which you'll actually see in here. PM schedules. This is all the stuff that's scheduled for a preventive maintenance program to be put in. Right now we are up to date on all of ours, but if I were to hit this and we weren't, it would actually generate those for you. We generate work orders for them. So here's some of the machines in the building that we replace the batteries, we replace the hydraulic pump, and our filters for the hydraulic pumps. You can actually add a PM schedule over here and what your planned downtime would be and what your cost log would be. You can kind of see what the costs were against some of the ones we did. Here was that spindle that crashed. It was a $12,000 repair for us. So just give you an idea. So you get an idea what things cost. Spare parts is a really cool feature in here because it lets you see spare parts that, maybe this proc sensor you replace every 2 years. Well, you don't remember the part number, what machine it's associated to, or where it is. So we're going to let you know where it is, what machine it's associated to, and if you have it in stock. Reliability kind of gives us a real nice breakdown of the reliability. You're going to see today we only have 2 machines that are not at 100%. Because this is pretty new. Everything was 100%. This sensor went this week, so it's only been down for so long, and what that cost actually cost me. Here's a crash earlier. Before we recorded hours, so the dollar's in there, but the actual downtime percentage isn't. Here's that mill that was 100% last week. That's dropping already by 1.1%, just because it's been down for a day. So otherwise, you can also see from the your floor hub, which is kind of where we tie in your equipment. So we'll look at that Jody. You can see the maintenance PM was done for the hydraulic pump, which was a filter. You can also see that we ordered this ATC part that's in progress. You can see what it's doing in production, how it's running or slowing production if something's scheduled against it, what PM scheduled and when it is due next, requests for maintenance. This is the spare parts that were ordered from Onron for the proc sensor, to actually fix that proc sensor. So it gives you an idea of the part. We obviously ordered a backup. So then turrets, this would be the tooling in your machine actually. So we can actually see what tooling is located inside of your carousel or turret. Your reliability, which you can see, is under the 100% now. And then just general metered information. So that's kind of an idea of on the floor and what your assets look like on your floor. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview. There is a ton of stuff in the My Toolbox, but this just gives you an overview of how to look at your actual assets or machines on the floor. So thank you for your time.